Football stage has always been filled with stars, but now we're witnessing the end of one era and the beginning of a new one. Two giant names are stepping onto the scene, Lamine Yamal and Kylian Mbappe. Could they be the next Ronaldo and Messi of the new generation? The story of Ronaldo and Messi has been etched in football history with golden letters. Every moment, every goal, every pass is engraved in the memories of football fans. But now, new heroes are emerging. Lamine Yamal, despite his young age, has proven with his performances in a Barcelona jersey that he is destined to be a future star. Mbappe, on the other hand, is already on his way to becoming a legend. Speed, skill, and goal-scoring prowess, he is almost impossible to catch up with. So can these two really unseat Ronaldo and Messi? Could their rivalry ignite the footballing world in the same way that theirs has? Who do you think will emerge as the bigger star? Real Madrid's superstar Kylian Mbappe or Barcelona's new Messi, Lamine Yamal? Don't forget to share your choice in the comments. In this video, we look at Lamine Yamal's talents, Mbappe's career, and the potential rivalry between the two. Now that Mbappe has joined Real Madrid, I have no doubt that the whole world will be watching this competition. Will he be Real Madrid's new Ronaldo? Can Barcelona return to their glory days with Yamal? Don't worry, we're about to find out. If you're ready, let's take a look at the new generation of football giants together. If you want to see more star videos, don't forget to subscribe, like the video, and leave a comment. Lamine Yamal started playing football at the age of 5. Even at that young age, his talent was evident. His moves with the ball and his speed were far beyond his peers. Ironically, he idolized Lionel Messi. At the age of 5, he stepped onto the football stage as a product of Barcelona's legendary La Masia Academy. He impressed in every match he played. The youth coaches were astonished by his ability to perform at such a high level at such a young age. Despite being only 16 years old, he found a place in Barcelona's first team. La Masia has produced many stars for world football, but Yamal stands out as one of the youngest players to emerge from this legendary school. It's as if history is repeating itself. The academy that once witnessed the rise of Lionel Messi is now presenting its new Messi to the football world. The natural ease with which he handles the ball, the maturity in his game vision, and his confidence are what make him special. When he first stepped onto the field wearing the Barcelona jersey, the world was reminded of Messi's early years. His playing style, dribbling ability, and ball control all carry traces of Messi. However, the beginning of Messi's career was somewhat different. Messi started playing for Barcelona's first team at the age of 17 and caught everyone's attention in his debut match against Espanyol in 2004. The performance Messi displayed in his youth signaled the rapid rise of a star. In the 2005 to 2006 season, at just 18 years old, he started playing in the Champions League, showcasing his talent on the biggest stage in European football. During these years, Messi was not only recognized at Barcelona, but was also being hailed as the superstar of the future across the world. Yamal, on the other hand, is still at the very beginning of his career. Although he hasn't yet gained worldwide recognition as early as Messi did, his talents and playing style are reminiscent of Messi's early years. He still has a way to go to reach the achievements Messi had at 18, but Lamine Yamal's performance so far suggests that he too could become a great star like Messi. Mbappe's career start, on the other hand, brings to mind Cristiano Ronaldo's early years. Ronaldo shone as a young talent at Sporting Lisbon and transferred to Manchester United at the age of 18. This transfer was a turning point in his career. As a fast, strong, and technically gifted winger, he began to attract attention in his early years in the Premier League. In 2003, the performance he displayed in his debut match for Manchester United garnered worldwide attention. This young talent Mbappe, who emerged from the challenging and problematic suburb of Bondy in Paris, was practically obsessed with football. Kylian Mbappe's father, Wilfried Mbappe, who is also a football coach, talks about his son by saying, "Kylian would go to bed with a football and wake up with it. He would take the ball to bed with him every night. Even though I'm a football coach, I must admit that his obsession with the game sometimes bothered me. It was as if playing football all day wasn't enough, because when he came home, he would constantly watch football matches." His coaches also noticed this obsession, but for them, it was something different. He was a special child, much faster than his peers, dancing with the ball in an incredible way and burning with an intense desire to win. Thanks to Kylian Mbappe, the Bondy club where he grew up in the youth system had already started winning all the local trophies. And at the age of 11, Kylian Mbappe reached the semifinals of a local tournament. He experienced what he considers a turning point in his life. It was a Wednesday, I'll never forget it. It was going to be my first time playing in a real stadium. My heart was nearly bursting out of my chest. It was one of those beautiful fields I had dreamed of every night. It was an indescribable feeling for me. When the match started, I was so scared of the crowd that I froze like ice. I could only touch the ball 2, 3 times. The match ended and I saw my mom running towards me. Suddenly, she grabbed my ear and pulled it. It hurt a lot. She didn't do it because I played badly, but because I was afraid to play. And she told me something I'll never forget in my life. You will remember this for the rest of your life. No matter the circumstances, you must always believe in yourself, Kylian. Missing 100 goals will be forgotten, but if you give up because you're afraid to play, this will haunt you for the rest of your life. Everything I've achieved today, I owe to those words. To further fuel Kylian Mbappe's passion for football, his father introduced him to Thierry Henry, who at that time was dominating the Premier League with Arsenal. Around that time, Chelsea noticed Kylian and invited him to their facilities. Seizing the opportunity, his father rented an apartment in London for a few days, where the walls of Kylian's room were covered with posters of Cristiano Ronaldo. During their stay, Mbappe met another one of his idols, Didier Drogba, at Chelsea's facilities. He played a match with Chelsea's U12 team and was gifted a Chelsea jersey with the number 10. Afterward, they left London. Later, at the invitation of Zinedine Zidane, Kylian Mbappe went to Spain and finally had the chance to meet his idol, Cristiano Ronaldo. By the time Mbappe turned 17, he had already made a name for himself in a Monaco jersey. With his speed, finishing ability, and goal-scoring instinct, he quickly became a worldwide star. From the very start of his career, Mbappe drew significant attention, and when he transferred to PSG, he was practically regarded as a superstar. A transfer fee of a staggering 180 million euros was paid for him, setting a new record and shaking up the football market. The Cristiano Ronaldo he once idolized and had posters of on his wall as a child had also made a sensational move to Real Madrid for 100 million euros. However, by the time Ronaldo was 20, although he hadn't won any major trophies yet, he was already recognized as a proven talent. Mbappe, on the other hand, achieved something even greater by winning the World Cup at the age of 19, surpassing Ronaldo's accomplishments at the same age. Mbappe's career trajectory has seen a faster rise compared to Ronaldo's early years. However, whether he will possess the same consistency and discipline as Ronaldo will be Mbappe's greatest challenge in the future. Let's take a look at some statistics. Mbappe and Ronaldo are two strikers seemingly born to score goals. By the time Cristiano Ronaldo turned 25, he had become a major star at Manchester United. At that time, he was dominating the Premier League and all of England was talking about him. He had scored 156 goals in 358 matches, becoming a Manchester United legend. However, what's truly remarkable is Kylian Mbappe's performance at the same age. Mbappe has scored 222 goals in just 308 matches, surpassing Ronaldo's statistics. Yes, you heard that right. Mbappe has outpaced one of football's GOATs at a young age. Scoring goals is fantastic, but what about assisting teammates? By the age of 25, Ronaldo had made 86 assists. Quite impressive, right? Especially for a striker. It seems like a perfect statistic. But wait, Mbappe is one step ahead here too. With 104 assists, he's not only scoring goals at a young age, but also creating opportunities for his teammates. Mbappe's ability to show such playmaking qualities proves just how versatile a player he is. This young superstar is displaying skills that could redefine the very definition of a striker. A similar situation exists in their national team careers. Ronaldo had scored 25 goals in 69 matches for the Portuguese national team. For Ronaldo, this marked the beginning of his rise on the international stage. However, Mbappe has achieved even greater things at a younger age with the French national team. With 40 goals in 77 matches, Mbappe has become not just the darling of France, but of the entire world. And let's not forget, Mbappe also has a World Cup title to his name, so how about the awards? Ronaldo had already won the Ballon d'Or and reached the pinnacle of football by winning the Champions League. He had also become the top scorer in the Premier League and won the Puskas Award. That's quite an impressive list, isn't it? On the other hand, Mbappe's achievements are not to be underestimated. Although he hasn't won the Ballon d'Or yet, he has won League 5 times and has been the top scorer 4 times. Now it's time to look at Barcelona's superstars. While it may be too early for a direct comparison with Lamine Yamal, let's take a look. At just 17 years old, Yamal has already played 54 matches for Barcelona, scoring 8 goals and providing 9 assists. It might seem modest, but remember, he's only 17. What were we doing at 17, really? When you think about it that way, you'll realize it's an incredible achievement. Even our magician Lionel Messi trails behind Yamal in this regard. Messi scored only 1 goal in his first 9 appearances with Barcelona's first team. When the statistics of the greatest footballer of all time look like this, Lamine Yamal truly seems to be making a difference. Lamine Yamal's style of play has evolved in line with Barcelona's traditional tiki-taka style. Quick, short passes, sudden bursts of speed, and creative dribbling are the hallmarks of his game. Yamal isn't just a winger, he's also a player who extends the field and directs his team's play. In short, he's like a conductor who orchestrates the game. When his high football IQ is combined with his skill on the ball, he becomes not only a goal scorer but also a playmaking maestro. In his own words, he is a gladiator who is loyal to the team. Mbappe, on the other hand, represents a completely different style. His speed makes him a nightmare for opposing defenses. Playing alongside players like Neymar and Messi at PSG has further developed his game. The masters taught him how to dribble and how to better outmaneuver opponents. He also made sure to adopt the qualities of his idol, Cristiano Ronaldo. A bit of dribbling, a bit of tiki-taka, a bit of flair, and here you have Kylian Mbappe. When Mbappe finds open space, he's almost unstoppable. His greatest weapon is his off-the-ball runs and perfect timing. Additionally, his sharp and powerful shots, reminiscent of Roberto Carlos, make him a significant threat to goalkeepers. When Mbappe is on the field, the concern on the faces of opposing defenders is always evident. Lamine Yamal, though still at the beginning of his career, is being followed with great expectations by many. While the awards he has won so far are limited, the potential of this young player signals that he is likely to achieve great success in the future. The first goal he scored in a Barcelona jersey is seen as a significant milestone in his career. Additionally, his performances with Spain's U21 national team have also garnered attention. Mbappe, on the other hand, already has a legendary career. Winning the 2018 FIFA World Cup stands as his greatest achievement. The goal he scored in the final brought the World Cup to his country. French Cups, critical goals in the Champions League, League One top scorer titles, and nominations for the FIFA Ballon d'Or. Listing them all is exhausting. Despite all his individual accolades, Mbappe is a player who distances himself from selfishness and always prioritizes his team's success over his own. The biggest example of this is the 2020 Champions League final. When PSG lost the monumental final against Bayern Munich in Istanbul, Mbappe was in tears, crying his heart out. He still mentions it to this day, saying, "I can never get those moments out of my mind. It was like a nightmare to lose in the final. As a team, we were so close to winning." A statistical comparison of the early careers of Kylian Mbappe and Lamine Yamal reveals some stark differences. Mbappe began his professional career with AS Monaco at the age of 16 and quickly established himself as one of the most promising young talents in world football. By the time he was 17, he had scored 27 goals in 60 appearances, a remarkable achievement. A move to Paris Saint-Germain saw Mbappe continue his meteoric rise. To date, he has scored 262 goals and laid on 128 assists in 385 appearances and reached the pinnacle of international football by winning the 2018 FIFA World Cup with France at a very young age. Lamine Yamal, on the other hand, came out of Barcelona's youth academy and made his first team debut at the age of 16. Still in the early stages of his career, Yamal has made 25 appearances for Barcelona, scoring 5 goals and laying on 8 assists. He has also represented Spain at U19 level. Although Yamal has yet to achieve any major international success, his potential suggests that he could become a major star in the future. Mbappe's achievements and statistics at the age of 17 made him a star of the world at an early age. By contrast, Yamal's career is still in its infancy and he has a long way to go to reach the level that Mbappe has already reached. However, the skill and footballing intelligence of both players make it likely that they will be compared as two major names in the future. Mbappe's early success and Yamal's potential could be the start of a fascinating rivalry in the world of football. Lamine Yamal has the potential to develop into a playmaker and creative forward like Messi. However, continuing Messi's legacy is not just about talent, it's also about mental resilience. Yamal is still very young and has a lot to learn in his career. If he can fully realize this potential, he could fill the void left by Messi. Mbappe, on the other hand, is following in the footsteps of Ronaldo as a powerful, fast, and clinical forward. With his goal-scoring titles, Champions League performances, and international successes, he already evokes memories of Ronaldo's youth. However, Mbappe has many seasons ahead of him, and he needs to achieve the same consistency and discipline that Ronaldo has maintained. If he can do that, he too will be remembered as one of the greatest of his generation. From the past to the present, many football stars have come and gone. Pele, Maradona, David Beckham, Ronaldinho, and most recently, two legends, Cristiano Ronaldo and Lionel Messi. While we may have witnessed the twilight of these superstars' careers, they are paving the way for the next generation of football royalty. Can Lamine Yamal become the new leader of Barcelona and restore the club to its former glory? Could he establish a new era of dominance in La Liga that lasts for years? Or will Mbappe, by leaving PSG and making the highly anticipated move to Real Madrid, follow in Ronaldo's footsteps and become the next football legend? The future of football might very well be defined by the destinies of these two players. But let's not forget, Messi and Ronaldo didn't just earn their legendary status through sheer talent alone. They made history by maintaining an extraordinary level of performance for years on end. There was a time when we thought Neymar might be the one to take their place, but that didn't quite happen. No matter how immense the talent, even a player like Neymar can be relegated to the dusty pages of history due to inconsistency. The real question is, can Yamal and Mbappe continue the legacy of these legends, or will they carve out their own paths? Time will answer these questions, but one thing is certain, Yamal and Mbappe have the potential to shape the future of football. As we follow their careers, we might just be witnessing the dawn of a new era in the sport. The excitement is palpable, and as fans, we're privileged to watch as these two talents rise to the challenge, potentially cementing their places as the superstars of tomorrow. So sit back, enjoy the show, and keep an eye on these two. The next chapter in footballing history is just beginning, and it's going to be one hell of a ride.